and welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video we're not gonna have any reactions. It's gonna be just me talking, and I'm gonna upload these kind of videos every now and then on the channel. I know there is no audience for this, but the benefits of this is tremendous for myself. The potential and just the cash kind of benefits of this is like I cannot let go of. And to keep it short, the cash and the instant benefits of this is I'm gonna have my own thoughts organized and in order to express myself and to convey a message. So my thoughts itself, my thoughts by their own are gonna be more kind of polished, that I even like me saying it is gonna be making more sense that what's inside of my head. On top of that, it's gonna be kind of a therapeutic kind of back and forth with myself, reflecting on what I say. And if it helps anyone in the future, not necessarily like now, tomorrow, year after, no, years. And it doesn't mean to be associated to my name or anything. Just if this message is out there someday, somehow reaches the right person, it's enough for me. And of course the potential is the sky is the limit. One video could blow up, and these videos get no copyright. There is nothing. It's my original content, and yeah, one video could blow up and make the whole kind of journey worth it. But that's the kind of the potential. But what I'm talking about, at least in this video, and I'm gonna keep doing this videos every now and then, that I feel there is a message to be conveyed, other than me just throwing and spitballing my thoughts in a kind of chaotic order. And yeah, this video is gonna be focused on the the new age of stoicism, or um, the excuse of being lazy, and excuse of being a loser in life. Sure, a loser, and being the lesser kind of part of society, it's a societal norm, um, kind of imposed on us. And but at the end of the day, as we are gonna live by the rules of society, to some extent we are living by the rules of nature as well. If you don't like the rules of nature, sure, you can try all your life going against them, but it's the whole fucking cosmos is bound by it. And when the societal rules and norms are not to your liking, not to my liking, of course, it doesn't matter. So what sparked this idea of this video, it's been going for a while, to be honest. And I myself am a kind of a very extreme kind of person. I either do nothing, literally nothing, staring at the wall, doing nothing, barely breathing. And I've covered that on the channel, here and there. I always viewed life as it's okay, useless, because if you're gonna play a game, you're not gonna win. And um, playing the game is not even enjoyment enough for you, doesn't bring you any joy, because the rules you're not liking. Just quit the game. At least you have control over quitting the game, quitting life. So that's the one extreme kind of point of view. And the other extreme point of view is, yeah, I have to make it. I have to get rich by the time I'm 27. Every deadlines in our head is okay, this is gonna be And that's the other extreme, like having the control over the whole cosmos. So recently, I've seen like the emergence of the Stoicism, the philosophers, and whoever the fuck says, yeah, it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to be a loser. It's okay to be like doing nothing. Even like I was recommended this video on YouTube by some guy. Nothing against him, and the video, the concept of the video was literally do nothing. And that guy has a description on his video. Let me read it. Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, Shop, everything, like support the channel. And that channel is literally like getting millions of views every month based on what I like just discovering the channel. Just I saw, okay, I was like, okay, you're talking about being rich is not good, being, but not only you're getting the views that is gonna support your channel, support your life, support every ambition you got in life, you still want more. You still have a shop, you still have Patreon. Literally, I'm gonna judge him for that even. You're literally begging for money because whatever you're having is not enough. And the concept is like, okay, why do I need to not listen, even like consider the um, fact that someone who is so infatuated with, so obsessed with, it's not one or two, it's like the whole scenario that is okay for us to be losers, for us to be like content with what we have. But those people who actually say this to us, they have everything, at least to our understanding. And it kind of feeds the narrative that, okay, as long as I'm gonna feel good about being a loser, and that guy is providing content keeping me a loser, it's a win-win situation because I'm gonna be satisfied being a loser and be happy not achieving whatever I wanted in life, and that guy is gonna benefit off of me. It's not a conspiracy theory or, oh, people are like ruining our lives and shit. No, 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 no. It's like the delicacy of a balance. And I hate that word balance because all my life I've been, I know I'm 25 years old. I haven't lived even like a quarter of life that usually people live. Like, I get that. But having lived 25 years old, 25 years, I've I've done so many things. I've had experiences on very speedy kind of basis because of my own growth and because of my own kind of insecurities, making up with accomplishments, with numbers, literally like okay, more relationships, more people, more books, more of in everything. And the only thing, funny enough, I didn't do more of for the sake of having more of it is languages. I'm literally obsessed with every single language, and I start learning it just because I dig that kind of culture. And could be like music, could be art, everything, and could be literature, anything. So that kind of gives me a perspective that yeah, like for example, um, to like gather my thoughts like in orderly manner is like, okay, if doing nothing is not gonna change anything, and if doing everything is gonna have the pressure of overachieving and pressure of, okay, this is not good enough. And the thing you even I struggle on daily basis with is, okay, if I'm not gonna try for it, I'm no better than other people. That's the given. If I go on the street and I approach a girl, or yeah, let's say a girl, a girl I like and I don't do that, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna have anything I want, be it a relationship, just like a one night stand and shit like that. So if I want to get something, I need to move on it. But when you make a move, be it in a career path, in a university, in a job, in just telling people what you want, be it like asking a girl out, being like doing the YouTube shit, everything. If that's the thing you're gonna do, you need to do something. But the kind of slippery slope of that shit is like, with every single action you're doing comes expectation. Like, okay, if I'm gonna ask like a girl out, the expectation is, okay, she needs to answer, right? She needs to say, yeah, I dig your vibe and let's hang out and shit like that. If you're gonna ask for a promotion, the expectation is gonna be, okay, I'm gonna get a promotion. Okay, if you are doing the YouTube shit, the expectation is, okay, I'm gonna get the views, I'm gonna get the like the passive income in the future, I'm gonna have the enough subscribers to funnel through like shop and whatever this guy is doing, Bitcoin and shit like that. And these are the expectations. So on one hand, okay, on one hand, I'm just gonna have it like here because the camera is not gonna capture it. On one hand, you have the doing nothing and the peace that comes with doing nothing, because there's certainty. When you walk on the street and when you're like seeing like five hot girls, yeah, I know I'm talking based on my age, deal with it. I can go philosophical like 80 years old, but that's like funny enough, like 20% of my viewers are 65 years old above. So at least I know the content I'm producing, even like with languages and my breakdowns and shit, is like, I'm not 25 years old when I based on my fucking thinking. I've had so much experiences. At least I'm 40, 50 fucking years old. So, and if it comes like narcissistic, be it. Being narcissistic and aware about it is better than denying it and being all the same. So, um, without like derailing my train of thought, um, the one on one hand is like, okay, you are in control of doing nothing, you are in control of going past like five hot girls that you could have a relationship with, you could have a fuck buddy out of, like everything, anything, just even a fucking friendship. You are deciding, okay, the outcome is certain, because if you're not gonna approach them, nothing gonna happen. So there is a peace in doing nothing, as this guy or the similar kind of things say, like in Taoism. But I'm gonna say, like, I've actually read the books of the Taoism basis kind of philosophy. It's not like you let go of the action. No, you do the action. Let go of the expectation. It's kind of a game that it's a very interesting game if you look if you take a look at it. Like, it's as if um, it's like Devil's Advocate, like movie with Al Pacino. Is like God is kind of a sadist that says, look, don't touch. Touch, don't eat. Eat, don't savor. Savor, don't swallow, or everything. Everything like that. So there is a kind of a truth to it. And I always saw this as the devil's advocate kind of point of view. The devil, Al Pacino's kind of character, says, and this is very ridiculous, and this is a very sadist kind of behavior from universe, God, higher power, whatever the fuck you believe in. But the thing is, this is actually the whole game. This is the game that is interesting every step of the way, because there is always expectation. I actually like had this idea of writing my second book, and the title of the book that I thought of is what you call feel free to write the book if you want to like get the idea. I'm gonna be more than happy to inspire a very well written book, but I know I need to do the book myself. But the thing is, I wanted to the title of the book is gonna be a joke to die for. And this joke and the whole story of the book, I don't want to write a fucking self-help book. I'm better than all of you motherfuckers. I'm like I know more, and fall into the same trap of like feeling superior to people who are literally by nature the same. So our essence is literally the same. It doesn't matter how you fucking look, how you fucking speak, how you fucking even think. We are like the core of our essence is the same, but we try to like hide it for the societal norms and shit like that, and that's the difference. That's the difference of not showing it rather than being not having it. So, and the perspective of the book is gonna be a story of a joke. It's gonna be a story written from the perspective of the joke, and the joke is gonna I know it's kind of very conceptual and difficult to write, but I love the challenge. Even my first book that I wrote, and five or six people who read it, half of them were like, okay, this is very dark, and the other half were like, okay, people are not gonna understand this shit. And the funny thing is, I kept reading the book whenever I wanted to end my life, because I wrote the book from the very perspective of there is nothing left in life. And every time I try to be more pessimistic, there was some optimism in the book that kept me going. Even in the book itself, I explained the journey of writing the book. Is kind of a fucking inception of the like the book is kind of self-aware that is being written. So that's the first book, and the second book is gonna be um from a perspective of a joke. And I'm not like pitching my idea here. It's just like um I'm gonna like wrap up my whole points in the sense of like, okay, what is my kind of recommended answer to myself, because I'm struggling with this every day, day in and day out, because I'm swaying between two extremes. And whenever life goes wrong and derails, there are the same thoughts, same kind of ideas coming back over and over again. So I haven't even been that kind of tested in the newly found kind of approach that I'm having to this, that I'm gonna explain like further in the video. So this book is gonna be like from a perspective of a joke. How does a joke explain the two sides of a joke? Like, okay, one that is being pranked, the one person or the one side that is being pranked, and the other part, what is doing the prank. So the joke is gonna be that whole kind of existence, and our whole life is just a game, that this game, it wants you to cling on, wants you to latch on, and it keeps giving you more, more, and more. And the moment you are like obsessed with anything that is keep that life keeps giving you, it takes it away. And the moment it takes it away, you learn it's not even your choice. You learn to keep cope with not having it. And the moment you keep the like the peace and the coping mechanism of dealing with not having it, it's gonna shower you again. It's gonna shower you to the extent that, okay, you're gonna say, okay, this is a nice watch, this is a nice car, and the moment you're obsessed with it, it's gonna take it all away. So this is the back and forth, this is the joke that is gonna be like the book, the whole concept of the book. I'm spoiling the non-written book, lovely, but that's very important to me because that makes me realize, okay, for this to happen, and even I'm kind of doing this by this video because I know at least 5 people, not more than 5 people are gonna watch this video, maybe not even five. My last video that I kind of uploaded, I knew no one was gonna watch it. One person, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of it, they watched it out of curiosity and they clicked off of it or something. I'm putting this video out, even like recording it, thinking, okay, this is gonna blow up, gets one like as the YouTubers say, you need just one video to go viral and turn your whole life away. And every single video you're gonna make, because you're putting effort into it, the whole concept of trying, approaching the girl, and it's gonna have the expectation after it. The moment you record the video, you're gonna have the expectation of, okay, this video is gonna do great, because if not, it defeats the purpose of me doing it. And the kind of the cheat code to this shit is that yeah, maybe you enjoy making it, but there is no joy more than enjoying it more than you expected. That's the thing that people kind of forget to talk about. There is no amount of joy that is experienced that amounts to, like, that even compares to unexpected joy. When you are for example, when I'm doing a reaction video or even talking now, my joy that I'm expecting, I'm having, and I'm doing this for, is the therapeutic kind of thing, the me enjoying the music, me getting a better kind of perspective of the music, me building towards something. But I'm expecting a surprise joy out of this. Maybe this is gonna be the views. Maybe this is gonna be like attracting the right community of the people. Maybe it's gonna be like so many things. Even now, I'm literally talking about this and I'm like thinking, oh damn, if this video gets 1 million views, ooh, we cooking, we cooking. Yeah. Even that is like playing in to the hand of the, like, the whole game, that okay, what you call, the moment I'm clinging onto this idea that the video is gonna do great, automatically the video is not gonna do great, because I'm clinging to that idea. And the whole system of the game is, the moment you cling on, you're gonna be like depraved of it. So how I kind of see it, that ties it all together, even like my subconscious is saying, hey, stay in like 28 minutes kind of mark, because it has more odds of going viral and shit like that. And yeah, I don't mind going viral and shit like that, because it's easy kind of money. Who doesn't like to talk and get money? Like there is not a sane person, even insane people want that. But the fact is that the moment you are like, even I, not even I, the moment I'm attached to this idea is gonna backfire on me and make me move less. Even like recently, like 2 or 3 days ago, I started like thinking about my own thinking about this. And I was like, okay, I'm recently taking less moves, be it like approaching random girls, be it like being more open to having new experiences, and having the loss, and having the, like, the whole kind of journey and shit like that, because I'm so obsessed on the end result, and the end result sometimes is so obviously not reachable that you literally give up on the trying part. And for me, it's gonna be like, okay, what's the solution for it? I kind of, and funny thing is, at the end of the day, you need to delegate some of this to some power, some fucker in the universe, because my kind of thing is like, okay, I've had so many fucking like out the ass surprises and like so many like 50 layers of coincidences lining up to meet a certain person, to like go through a certain experience, that that I'm realizing, okay, whatever is gonna happen, I'm not gonna know, okay, if this is the end of it. Like, for example, I had a situation where I wanted relationship with a girl, and for whatever the fucking reason, I wasn't even allowed to be in the same room with this girl with 1 minute for 1 minute. Whenever I was like trying to go and talk to her, the whole crowd, the whole fucking cosmos was like shifting um 50 times to not let us meet. And when I finally did, I was disgusted by the whole like interaction and shit, and I was so sad about it. Okay, I wasted my time like chasing this, even having the opportunity to talk to her and shit like that. I know this is like a very kind of niche example, but after that I talked to her, and I didn't like it that. And after that I kind of went, because of that, went and made up, overcompensated with like so many other relationships to get over that shit. And each of those taught me lessons that I would never have gotten had I like been accepted and like allowed in her kind of world. And even one of those relationships ended up like in a very kind of weird party and shit like that. Through that party, I didn't enjoy the party, I left the party early. I met a guy, and through that guy I met my best friend in the new country that I'm enjoying being here more because of that best friend, because he's done like so many things, and he's made a lot of connections for me for my future career and shit like that. And that's like one of the reasons that, okay, one shit like kind of experience that I was so sour about it led to so many like different like glorious experiences. And that's just one sample of it. And I know it's very kind of minuscule and very kind of niche, but for me it meant a lot, because like it kind of shifted my life in a whole new direction. One of those people that I had a relationship with was like use this analogy that I used in the first kind of video of making this channel, music reaction channel. And she was like, life is like a canvas, and every stroke of the brush you're gonna have, it's building towards a clearer picture. It doesn't mean the strokes, every stroke has to be like precise and perfect. No, you just add as much strokes as yeah, sexual innuendo, I get it. Strokes and like strokes of the brush on the canvas as you can. So whenever you have done like so many sketches, and funny enough, the not universe is a very huge world, but life's timing is like so fucking precise. At that moment I wanted to like write my own story of sketches and shit like that, and I was learning how to draw. And in drawing you literally have layers of sketching and shit like that to build towards a kind of resemblance of a shape. From those shapes build a kind of anatomy and shit like that. So that analogy, and she didn't know I was drawing then. She told me, hey, this is, she used that analogy, and that hit me so hard because I was literally drawing and learning how to draw. So I kind of understood that kind of deeply. And all these were possible because of one rejection, because of one person that I chased so much just rejected me, and I moved on from it so sour because, okay, who the fuck are you to reject me, you know? But at the end of the day, that worked to my benefit. That this is gonna be kind of a joke, but fucking her every single day wouldn't have done. So that's one like a minuscule kind of example of, okay, you don't know if this shit that you're going through, not you, me, I'm literally talking to myself, and no one's gonna watch this video anyways. Um, I'm going through like so much shit, for example, and I don't know, like, okay, is this shit is gonna be to a, like a blessing in disguise, or is it gonna be like leading to another deeper shit that is gonna be a kind of a jumping board and shit like that. And like at least what I'm trying to do, yeah, 28 minutes mark past. At least that gives me a little bit of freedom of like not worrying about that shit. And the thing is like what I'm actually kind of thinking about like recently, maybe like this week, is like, okay, if I'm gonna like if I don't know this shit is gonna lead to another shit, and after 50 layers of shit there is gonna be diamond that was like hidden behind these kind of 50 layers of shit that I thought, I'm just gonna go through the shit to the end, and there's no end to it. So I'm just gonna keep saying, hey, and delegate this shit, like the outcome, to like a higher fucking power, God, universe, life, whoever the fuck you believe in. I don't believe in any of them, to be honest. And the thing is, like, one thing, one higher power, one thing, one, even a joke, maybe like tie it back together to the book. I believe in this joke, that the joke is gonna end up someday. You know, like the joke is not gonna be a running gag. So I go through this shit, I go through that shit, I go through that shit. The joke is gonna end somehow. Like, not the joke of life, but the joke of, okay, I met like 50 different people, and all those 50 different people were like such a shitty relationships, such a like shitty experiences, but that led me to one person that was worth all of it. That's the end of the joke, because the joke is, okay, you thought those were like not the pieces. No, you thought those were hindrances towards your goal, but no, in actuality those were like domino pieces leading to this end of the joke. So how I'm kind of receiving it now is like, literally, not, I'm not gonna be like a fucking pacifist and like say, hey, I give up. I'm gonna like literally eat trash and be happy with not doing anything, because yeah, that is the most peaceful life you can have, because that's the most control over your life you're gonna have, because not doing anything is the most control you're gonna have in your life. Of course, you cannot do it in this kind of society. You could do it like thousands of years ago. You could literally go to the jungle and either survive or be eaten alive. But now you need a roof above your head. You need like food. You need clothing. You need so many shit. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna be 100% free doing nothing. Taking shit is doing something. So even like so many ages before is doing something. Not taking shit, sure, is gonna give you freedom, is gonna give you like doing nothing to the absolute perfect, but it's not gonna end up well for you, and it's gonna force your hand. I'm not gonna go into details because yeah, that's very obvious. So how I kind of perceive it, and hopefully this is gonna be like the cheat code that at least keeps evolving in the right path. I'm not saying like, oh, I figured life out. Yeah, at 25 years old, yeah, good fucking luck if you have. But the thing is, I'm gonna try my best, and that's like the interesting part. That's the like the challenge that okay, whatever life throws at you, and I was like so proud of myself because I got like through so much like unexpected shit today that I normally would like say, okay, fuck this shit, bruh. And what am I even fucking doing? Not even fucking YouTube shit. I literally watch YouTube, and whenever I upload a video, and some here and there, like watch for comments and shit, and say, hey, um, I'm getting one view more. One person could benefit from my videos. Forget, fuck the views, fuck the like monetization, fuck everything. One soul hopefully is gonna benefit from one of my views, even one of my videos in one view. And the thing is like from like okay, I need to like be at 2 million subscribers. That is not gonna happen like for a long time. I'm gonna say, okay, one person is watching this video, hopefully it's gonna help them, and or at least they're going through shit in their lives and shit like that, and my kind of self-aware kind of ass is gonna keep them entertained enough. Hopefully it's gonna be productive, but even if it's not, um, it's gonna like distract them from their lives for like 20 minutes and 36 minutes maybe. So that's like the cheat code that is like, okay, I'm gonna say, okay, this fucking higher power, whoever the fuck you believe in, I believe in the joke. The joke is gonna end in every kind of subsection of my life, be it relationships, be it fucking what you call career path, even where the fuck I end up living, because my life is like fucking in shambles at the moment. But I'm not gonna even complain because there are like so many blessings that yeah, I'm even blessed to like have this opportunity to express myself and have the mental capacity to express myself this kind of way, have the like the perseverance and resilience of like dealing with like so many shit that YouTube and everything like has thrown my way, to just keep going and shit like that, and not be like a fucking passive person um, waiting to life for life to happen. So my kind of approach these days is like, okay, I'm gonna say, hopefully with this, with saying this, I'm not gonna jinx myself and drown into fucking misery like tomorrow. And if it is gonna be misery and like sadness, I'm gonna watch it pass by rather than get drowned in it, try to fight it and shit. So my kind of thing is, okay, there is a joke, there is a higher fucking power, whatever. There is a joke that is gonna end in every subsection of my life, and I wouldn't know it at 25 fucking years old. Maybe I know it tomorrow. Maybe I know it like after like 50 years. Hopefully not 50 years because the doubt is gonna fucking kill you. But there's a joke that's gonna pay off. There's a punchline waiting. So the best I can do is to have the preparation for that joke to land. Have the like let's say like there's a language barrier for that joke to land. That joke is fucking in fucking Russian. I need to have the like the preparation for that joke. And that's an analogy, it's not a language thing. Is literally I have to prepare for that joke. If that joke is gonna be okay, a perfect relationship, I'm gonna approach everyone who is gonna like there's no perfect relationship, but I mean like in a relative sense. I'm gonna approach like everyone I think is gonna lead to that. other than like locking myself away and saying, hey, it's not gonna happen, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. The fucking Tao kind of way, which is not it. And as I like keep saying, like people are like, even myself is like so pleasing that you have a fucking philosopher saying it's okay doing nothing. You already don't want to do anything, and the only reason you want to do, you feel bad about doing nothing, is that you are gonna be labeled a loser, fucking whatever, by the society. And imagine some fucking intelligent philosopher 2000 years ago said, okay, the societal norms don't even matter. You're gonna be living in fucking heaven, because the only reason pushing you forward, which is the societal norms, your parents, your fucking fiance, whoever the fuck it is gonna disappear. They don't matter. That's the most blessing you're gonna get in your fucking life. But even Taoism is not like that. It's literally, you do the action, you let go of the result. And I know it's like very like, and I know I keep saying, I know I'm narcissistic as fuck. What the fuck you expected? But I'm just aware about it, so that's the funny part. And I've met like so many like therapists and shit like that, and every single one of them is not convinced that I'm a narcissist, but I am a fucking narcissist. And it's not like to make me have attention or stand out or some shit. It's literally, it is what it is. I value myself over whoever the fuck it is, but my values are benefiting more people than people who don't have that kind of narcissistic behavior towards their values. One of my core values is actually like helping people not go through the same shit I went through. And if that is gonna be not my narcissism making that a reality, just fucking be it, because it's gonna benefit other people for my own ego's sake. But still, the result is gonna be the same. So the thing is like, um what you call, the action, you're gonna do the action, and the action, the more action you're gonna do, the more expectations you're gonna have, and the more expectations you're gonna have, less you're gonna have it, because that's the whole fucking joke. And the less results by doing the actions you're gonna have is gonna demotivate you from doing the actions. So it's literally a fucking self-fulfilling philosophy, prophecy and philosophy, to be honest. And there's the only fucking cheat code that I can think of is like, okay, you don't say I'm gonna let go of the result, because that's some bullshit. You need to delegate the result. You need to delegate the result and say, okay, this fucking joke, this fucking power, this fucking whatever the fuck it is, so far in my life has got me like so many shit that I've never thought possible like 2 or 3 years ago at all. So I'm gonna trust this joke, and I'm gonna do my best preparing for that joke to land, for that fucking punchline to land. And I'm letting go of the result. No, I'm delegating the. Hopefully, I'm saying the right word. Delegating. English is not my first language, so yeah. It was one of my three languages I grew up on, but yeah. I'm shifting the results to another one. I think it's delegation. So I'm delegating. If it's not like, you understand the message, hopefully, to one viewer watching this shit. I'm delegating the result to some motherfucker out there. Could be a higher fucking power, God, 50 gods, thousands of gods. Don't fucking matter. It's not you. It's not you. And the fucking thing is, okay, when that motherfucker has it and you're trusting that, you're gonna have power over your preparation for that joke to land. For me, is the joke, because there is a God. I don't give a shit about that, and there is a universe. There are laws of the universe. I don't give a shit about any of that, to be honest. And me not giving a shit about that is not gonna mean anything either. So I'm just gonna have it as a joke, because it's a semi-creative way of me seeing this shit, because it's just a fucking joke at the end of the day. And I'm gonna delegate the results of this joke, this punchline to land, preparing for this punchline. So the result is delegated, and I have a kind of reason to do the action. And the more of the action I'm doing, and the less of the results I'm kind of wanting myself. And I'm saying, okay, if it's not today, tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, someday, somehow. If I'm like getting thrown out of this country, okay, maybe this is to my benefit, because I'm doing not I'm doing the best, kind of cheesy kind of take. I'm preparing myself the best. If the joke is not gonna land today, this motherfucker has to land tomorrow. Not tomorrow, fucking 10 years from now. Whatever. It's kind of depressing the further the joke is gonna stretch, but that's the only power we got, to be honest. The alternative is like literally quit the fucking game. That's the fucking alternative. And I've been obsessed with alternative so long in my fucking life, that I've had like 11 therapists. Every single one of those fucker telling me like, hey, we're not smart enough for you to like dissipate your kind of obsession with uh, the S word, the fucking um, self deletion of life, quitting life by your own hands. And the fucking thing is, my obsession with that shit is and was, to some extent, that I don't want to be the perpetrator of deletion. I'm begging for that higher power still to delete me. So literally, you're playing at the casino, and someone literally drags you off of the table. That was my beg. That was my wish, and to some extent is, if this shit doesn't pan out. But the alternative is like, okay, if that fucking higher power is gonna have power over throwing me off of the out of the casino, I'm just gonna say, hey, you motherfucker, wait, and just watch me play. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna trust someday you motherfucker are gonna appear and give me the chips I won all my life. So without playing, I'm not gonna be able to expect, even from that fucking joke, from that kind of guard, that higher power, the chips back, the like the money, the like whatever you gain in fucking casinos. I've never been to a fucking casino. I've only like read books about it, so that's not my shit. But the thing is like, okay, if you gonna like have this what you call action, delegated the result to some other fucker in the universe, whoever the fuck it is, and on top of that, you're gonna literally forget about the results, or at least if you're not gonna get the results, you're not gonna be disappointed. Okay, the whole fucking universe is like against me and shit like that. No, say like, okay, this motherfucker knows better than me, hopefully. If not, the whole my whole fucking existence is gonna be like not a joke, literally meaningless. A joke has a meaning to it, but it's gonna be literally empty. And that couldn't be, because I have actions and I have control over my actions. So that's another like Pandora's box. But okay, if I'm not obsessing over the results, and if I'm saying, okay, if I like met fucking 50 girls, I had relationship shitty as the other than like I'm very forward guy, like sticking your dick in a pussy kind of pleasure that you're gonna get. which is like literally bare minimum of a fucking relationship, if that's not gonna be it, the the next one is gonna be. If that next one is not, someday, some way is gonna be, because you're literally excusing every result you're not gonna get because it's not the time yet. This is the highest level of fucking copium. But as I said, the alternative is literally quitting the fucking game. There is not a fucking alternative here. So instead of you suffering in your fucking head, me even not even me suffering in my head, I'm gonna cope with every attempt I'm gonna do. Hey, this wasn't it, this wasn't it, this wasn't it, this wasn't it. And this is gonna give me more fucking freedom. Past month, I was locking myself in and not doing anything, not approaching anyone and shit like that, for any relationship, for any friendship, for any for nothing, because none of them makes any sense. Because I've had so many friendships, I've had so many people in my life, none of them are satisfying me. None of them are like connecting for me. So I gave up and I was like, who the fuck gives a shit? And the only thing me doing the YouTube shit is like literally to not go fucking insane, talking to the walls. At least I'm talking to a fucking camera that one person is gonna in 5,000 years, if there is an Earth, is gonna find on fucking YouTube. So I'm literally not talking to myself. I am, but not. So that's one side of the coin, and the other side is okay, but yesterday I formed five fucking relationships, or at least building towards that. Maybe it's gonna end up in rejection and it's gonna go over. But at least I'm moving towards it more, because I'm gonna say every single time, I'm gonna say, okay, this friendship didn't work. This fucking relationship didn't work. It wasn't it. It wasn't meant to be. This is very high bullshit level of copium, but as I keep saying it, the alternative is nothing. The alternative is you're 25 years old and cut, finish. That's it. That's the fucking alternative. Or worse than that, waste your life away doing more and more nothing every single day, self kind of fulfilling prophecy of okay, I didn't do shit, I'm not gonna get shit, and I'm gonna blame others for me not doing shit and not getting shit. To be honest, the alternative of with dignity quitting the game is at least in your fucking control. But these are the three options: copium to the till the joke lands, till the joke of the relationship, till the joke of your career path, whatever the fuck lands. My ear is winded now because I've been screaming to myself. But yeah, or it's gonna be the other way around. But at least when you are coping, you are incentivizing yourself to I'm saying you. I'm literally talking to me. But yeah, because I'm seeing myself, I'm literally saying you, you motherfucker. But yeah, the thing is, okay, you're incentivizing yourself that, okay, I'm gonna do more action anytime it's not gonna work, wasn't meant to be. So every single time it's gonna be okay. This wasn't it, this wasn't it, this wasn't it. So you keep fucking going. And one of them is gonna land. And you keep trying. So that's the whole point of the video, that I was so pissed off. Yeah, it's a fucking societal norm. Being doing things, being productive and shit is part of a machine, and that motherfucker is the machine himself. Abusing I'm not talking behind anyone's back, because you don't know him. You know the type of channels I'm talking about, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's gonna be okay, if I'm self aware enough, if I know what to do, at least have a basis of what I'm supposed to do in life, I'm not gonna listen to some rich motherfucker saying, hey, you need to do this. No. The only reason, maybe this is the conspiracy kind of part of the video, at least after 55 minutes, I need to have like one conspiracy video, like theory, to make it highly controversial because controversy sells. So the only conspiracy kind of part of the video is gonna be, okay, if everyone knew really, really how to get rich, everyone would be rich because, yeah, some people don't do what they know, some people can't do what they know, but most of the people don't know. So, and this is like about like peace, inner peace, whatever the fuck it is. I'm literally like trying my best, not even trying hard, because trying hard is gonna be clinging to the idea of trying hard. Even Mark Manson says, if you're not trying to give a fuck, you are giving a fuck about not giving a fuck, which is very crazy shit. The whole kind of law of the universe is like ass backwards. So that's why I fucking call it the fucking joke. But yeah, anyone listening to this point, write the book before me if you can, because I'm gonna write that shit like in a week. I think last book I wrote like it was like 4,000 words, and at least if for no one fucking else under the sun, it helped me not kill myself so many fucking times. So at least it saved one soul. No matter how insignificant, I know every soul is like equal, but I feel insignificant because I don't have anything to show for it and bullshit like that. Anything, it's gonna be another kind of Pandora's box. I wrote that book in one night, 4,000 words. So the next book is gonna be like 5,000, 10,000, whatever, however like long it's gonna be, and I'm gonna write it like in 2 or 3 days. Just fucking watch. Unless I fucking jinx myself by making this video, which it's possible, I guess, but I'm not sweating it. And the last thing I'm gonna leave off the video is that first off, to whoever is watching, it's year 2024 now. If you're watching in fucking Mars in 50 years, 1,000 years, whatever, or watching like today or tomorrow, I appreciate your time and keeping up with my 57-minute ramble. I try to make it kind of concise. I know it's not concise, but believe me, it's concise based on what I wanted to say and what I'm saying. And to like make it all wrapped up in a fucking bow tie is gonna be like, okay, at least my message to myself. Hopefully, I'm not gonna watch this video in future, but is that delegate the fucking whatever the fuck is gonna happen. At least it's gonna be copium till you die. That's the safest option. Copium till you die is better than throwing your life away at 25 years old or doing nothing, literally count down to your death. So I know there are no options really. Delegate your fucking shit to the higher fucking power, for me, is a joke, and that joke is gonna have a punchline. Be prepared for it, and whatever the fuck happens, happens. Like literally, like even like tomorrow, I have like 2 dates and one promise of like a third date. And of course, I'm thinking, okay, if she is she gonna be the one? Is she gonna be the one? And am I gonna be receiving it well and shit like that? Because every time you're like putting effort, at least even showing up for the fucking date, is gonna be like, okay, is she gonna be the one? Because there's expectation behind action, and that's why people choose not to do the action, because the pressure of the expectation literally crushes people. So yeah, that is my end notes. Hopefully, no matter what the fuck happens, I'm gonna delegate that shit to the higher fucking joke. And hopefully, so far, to be honest, in my life, I don't give a shit if it goes like 1 hour, whoever. Um, the timing and the joke itself, so far in my life, I cannot fucking complain. Like literally, 25 fucking years. I'm blessed to have lived a life of a fucking 40, 50 years old. On top of that, other than things that I have the possibility of having like in the future, the things that were very crucial and once in a lifetime kind of situation for me, that I had the opportunity to get it or not, and my path would be like in a whole other level and different kind of life. So far, that joke been landing every single fucking time for me. So that's why I'm kind of starting to believe that that fucking punchline is gonna land every single time, I guess. And hopefully, if I'm not gonna see the immediate result of that punchline, I'm gonna see the real punchline when it happens. And the only losing option here is literally throw your efforts and stop doing anything. And I'm like so against like believing you're a loser, acting as if you're a loser. And on top of that, you can believe you're a loser, you can act as if you're a loser, but still do shit. There was this song that I actually was listening to yesterday, and this is literally, even when you are low, you can still go and keep going. When you don't have the time, you can still go. You literally can uh, for people waiting this long in the video. I'm very against talking my native language because I hate that shit. But there's an analogy in Persian that literally says, and even like Persian people, most of them they don't know this because it's a very kind of ancient kind of literature, and it's lost in like today's kind of society. I think it's literally called Bemiro Bedam. Literally means there's a story of very lazy person who goes to work for a very what's kind of like a blacksmith, and the blacksmith is like, you need to like put pressure and put like a kind of oxygen with your mouth or with the like the kind of um, the instrument there is to keep the fire alive. And the kind of the apprentice first says, okay, I'm gonna like stand up like this, I'm man of this, I'm gonna do this shit like the best I can do. And the blacksmith knows like, okay, he is not gonna last a long time. After 5 minutes, he says, the apprentice says, okay, master, can I sit down and do the thing like um, um, do the like pumping and whatever to keep the fire alive. In a Persian would be damidan, like this action. It's like with your mouth, you literally are providing oxygen, not oxygen, like the necessary kind of pressure to keep the fire alive and shit. And there's a kind of instrument for that as well. I don't know if in other cultures there is, but yeah, there is in ancient kind of Persian culture. So there's this instrument that you pump, and the fire is kind of alive with that. I don't know how to like express it, but okay, the analogy is gonna be the same. The message is gonna be the same. So this guy is literally first 5 minutes he's literally okay this, and he's gonna do the best of his ability to do the thing and to pump the fire. Let's call it. It's not it, but let's call it pump the fire, keep the fire alive. And the next what you call next 5 minutes, he's doing what? He is um what the fuck was it? He is literally sitting down and doing it. And after that, he's still kind of he's a lazy person, and he's saying, okay, the only thing I need to do is like literally doing this to pump the fire. Let's call it. And he asked the master, hey, master, can I like lay on my back and pump the fire? And the master says, as long as fire is alive, I don't give a shit. And after a while, he literally says, can I close my eyes and pump the fire? Because I only need my hands. And the master is literally now pissed off and says, die and keep the fire alive. And that's a song reminded me of that. Like, you can be pissed off, you can be like cursing the whole fucking universe out. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you fucking want to do. Take fucking action. Don't even give a shit about your mentality about it. There's even like this kind of subgenre of like visualization that whatever you think is gonna happen, no, whatever you think is gonna lead you towards action. So if you think whatever the fuck you're thinking but still doing the action is the important fucking part. So maybe some people disagree. No, whatever you think is gonna happen even if you do the action. No, my kind of understanding of it is like, okay, the thinking makes you see clearly what you're gonna do and you do it. But when you have that kind of thinking once and you know what to do, for example, I know what I need to do for the YouTube shit to work, just keep fucking uploading and learning every single video and adapting. That's it. On top of that is literally, okay, you know once what to do and you literally go fucking autopilot and do that shit. So you literally need to die and keep the fire alive. The fucking fire matters because as long as the fucking fire is alive, it don't fucking matter how the fuck you're doing it. So yeah, that's the like the parting gift maybe of the video. And for whoever is watching this, hopefully you learn something. And yeah, go read books, go read like fucking shit. Don't listen to me like rambling on, because I'm rambling on to question my own beliefs, document my own fucking beliefs throughout the years, that how I'm gonna change. Hopefully I'm gonna change, and to for the better, and I'm gonna grow. On top of that, keeping a journal of when I fucking made it, I show to people, hey, I was literally there, you are. And I'm not bullshitting you, because I literally have 4K, this is not 4K, but 4K documentation of it. And my journey is documented every step of the fucking way. So it helps others see through it more clearly and follow the footsteps, if not like step by step, at least the thinking wise. Okay, this is a guy who wanted to die for 10 years. He tried sometimes as well. But now he is here, hopefully having made it and shit like that. I can do that too. That's the whole fucking purpose of me doing this channel. The music shit is my passion, gaining a community of people and having like-minded people and shit like that. And I enjoy the shit out of it, as you can tell from my reactions. But at the end of the day, the important thing is like, I'm gonna make it. I'm so sure of making it. I'm making it. I'm what you call documenting every step of the way. And I'm not, and I don't mean making it as if I need to get there. No, that's the consequences of my actions. I'm moving towards something and I'm gonna achieve it. Not as a place of lack and overcompensating for the feeling of void and value, void of value I feel myself. No. As okay, I want to have better qualities, better equipments to help more people. And that's my whole fucking purpose in life, everyone's purpose in life. So to in order to do that, I need to help myself get myself financial stability and freedom, have a reach, have a kind of um, following, have a kind of not a fan base, but have a kind of enthusiastic people eager to listen what I have to offer, so they learn from the journey and make it themselves, hopefully faster than me, because the whole purpose is I make these so you have a very kind of clear footprints of what to do, and what worked for me hopefully works for you at least like 50% of the time, and that's better basis than starting from scratch. That's the whole fucking purpose of this channel. So I need to make it for my own sake, of course, and on top of that, I need to make it to show other people, okay, having made it, this is how you make it as well. It's gonna be like other than like fucking gurus in this bitch, it's gonna be like completely free. Even like some of the videos I got like privated on the channel is like me going through so many dark shit that even if I release it now, it's gonna be so bad. But even then, I'm gonna unprivate these videos to literally see a start of the channel, where it is, where it's going. And it's gonna be like completely fucking free, because you don't fucking monetize helping people. You don't fucking monetize like what you call um spreading more light in life, spreading more light in the fucking world. And I'm even doing the fucking YouTube shit, and the view count, the whatever the fuck it is, to make it a fucking Shopify, whatever it is, to make the fucking content free, and on top of that, monetize the fucking passion projects I got to help more people. And when you mix passion with money, the passion is kind of sauce for me. It's not that pure. So I'm trying my best to monetize a gaming channel, monetize a fucking reaction channel, everything. So these are the core basis of me providing purely for what I want to do as my passion projects, helping people. No fucking boundaries, no nothing fucking shit. And we're gonna see how this is gonna end up, because I know I'm gonna make it, because it's not even a matter of fucking time. I know myself. I know opening my fucking eyes to this fucking existence. I knew I was him. I literally the song I heard like yesterday was "Why worship legends when you can join them." I don't want that like ego inflation of becoming a fucking legend and shit like that. No, it's like my most joyful moments in life is literally talking to someone after 5 minutes. They are more happy than start of the conversation. That's it. Like that's the whole fucking purpose of life. And everyone is looking for that, but they are like so um, tied up in their own bullshit, in their own shit, in their own head, and in their own problems, that they want to like make it themselves. Even me, like make it yourself to then help people. No, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully, I'm kind of spitballing at this point. There was no fucking script. I just thought of the fucking balance of the fucking shit that is non-action and expectation that comes with action, to kind of clarify that shit for myself, at least having the thoughts spoken out loud. And yeah, and on purpose I'm gonna do the like very not catchy, not YouTube fucking friendly what you call thumbnail for this shit. It's gonna be the usual thumbnail of black screen, the title, and I'm not gonna clickbait the fucking shit out of this. No, it's gonna be like, this video is gonna, I'm gonna trust the joke. Yeah, you thought I was gone, I was done with that shit. I'm gonna trust the joke to have the punchline of reaching the right people. So, and that's why it's longer than YouTube algorithm, longer, and it's not gonna fit any kind of algorithm YouTube throws my way, to keep it at least safe from like people who are not meant to watch this shit. And yeah, thank you for watching. My fucking neck hurts. This is not gonna be the end of these videos. It's just a start. It's not even a start. I've already started this shit. But yeah, if you're here for the reactions are gonna stay on the channel, of course. I enjoy that shit. I'm starting to see 1 billionth of a percent of a community I'm aiming to build towards, and only 6 months to feel that kind of sense of progression. I'm lucky. And yeah, thank you for watching 1 hour 16:32 minutes. Okay, 16 minutes and 37 seconds. And yeah, till the next one. Peace.